You've listened to AI voices before. You know the tell. That flat, evenly spaced cadence that's fine for a phone menu and instantly wrong for anything longer than 30 seconds. The moment a listener notices the voice instead of the story, you've lost them. That's the exact problem ElevenLabs was built to solve. Not, can a computer read text out loud, but can it do that for 3 straight minutes without anyone's ear catching on? This is the review of ElevenLabs, the voice AI that's become the default answer when realism is the actual requirement, not a nice to have. Pain point 1. Publishers and audiobook creators need hours of narration that doesn't get mechanical by minute 10. Pain point 2. Anyone dubbing video into another language either pays for a full re-recording with a different voice actor per language, which breaks brand consistency, or accepts a voice that doesn't sound anything like the original. Pain point 3. Developers building voice into an actual product need an API that's a first-class product, not a bolted-on export button behind a consumer web app. Pain point 4. Creators who've built an audience around a specific voice need to scale that voice across more content than they can personally record, without it sounding like an impersonation gone slightly wrong. Every one of those is a realism problem first and a feature problem second. ElevenLabs is a text-to-speech and voice cloning company that built its reputation on one specific claim, actually holding up under scrutiny, that its voices are difficult to distinguish from a real human narrator, particularly in English. Vendor says, indistinguishable from human speech. We found the claim mostly holds up, and mostly is doing honest work in that sentence, not a hedge. In narration and conversational styles, breath sounds, natural pacing, and micro pauses land in places a script wouldn't obviously mark them. ElevenLabs is one of the few tools where the 10-minute test still holds. Cloning is the other half of the product, and it's genuinely mature. Instant cloning from a short sample for quick use and a professional tier for higher fidelity results. The distinctive feature is cross-lingual cloning. Clone a voice once, generate speech in a different language, and the voice identity carries across the language switch. For long-form narration, ElevenLabs held up across a full 3-minute passage in blind testing, without the cadence flattening out the way most AI voices do past the 1-minute mark. That's not a marginal improvement over competitors. In our testing, it was the widest gap in the whole comparison. For multilingual dubbing, cross-lingual voice cloning means a single recorded voice can narrate content in 29+ languages, without sounding like a different person hired for each one. The group chat test. We generated a 3-minute narration passage and dropped it into a group chat cold, no context. The most common response wasn't, "Is this AI?" It was people asking which narrator we'd hired. Say you're producing an 8-hour audiobook, weighing a professional narrator against ElevenLabs. A human narrator commonly runs $200 to $400 per finished hour, once you include direction and pickups. Call it $2,400 to $3,200 for the full book, plus a multi-week production schedule. ElevenLabs' character-based pricing means cost scales with the actual text length. An 8-hour audiobook is roughly 60,000 to 70,000 words, which lands comfortably inside a pro tier monthly allotment. Call it $99 for that month, versus thousands for a human narrator on the same book. Now the multilingual case. Dub that same 8-hour audiobook into 4 additional languages the traditional way, and you're booking 4 more narrators, 4 more studio schedules, another $2,400 to $3,200 per language. Cross-lingual voice cloning means the same underlying voice identity carries into all 4 languages inside the same subscription tier. Pricing is character-based, which means cost scales directly with volume. For high-volume, long-form content, that adds up faster than a flat per-minute studio subscription would. The studio and editing tools are narrower than a dedicated production platform. There's no built-in video timeline for syncing narration to visuals. Emotional range within a single passage is strong, but it's not infinite. Genuinely complex emotional performance still has a ceiling and AI hasn't fully closed. Fine print voice. The free tier caps out at 10,000 characters a month, enough to confirm the quality claim for yourself, nowhere near enough to produce a real project. Publishers and audiobook producers. The strongest fit by a clear margin. Long passage realism is the exact ceiling this tool was built to raise. Teams dubbing content into multiple languages. Cross-lingual cloning is a genuinely distinctive capability, not a marketing bullet point. Developers building voice into a product. The API is treated as the actual product, with documentation, streaming support, and usage-based pricing to match. Anyone needing a finished video, not just audio. This is the group we'd point elsewhere, or at least tell to budget for a separate video editor. Free tier, 10,000 characters a month, starter. $5 per month for 30,000 characters. Creator, $22 per month for 100,000 characters. Pro, $99 per month for 500,000 characters. Enterprise, custom. ElevenLabs wins the one argument its entire reputation is built on. Realism, sustained past the first 30 seconds, across languages if you need that too. If the listener's ear is the thing you can't afford to lose, this is worth the character-based pricing and the narrower studio toolset. Full blind naturalness test, pricing breakdown, and the head-to-head against Murph AI are on AI Tools directory. Link in the description.